I was like, fuck. I got hit like twice. I was like, damn, bro, fuck.
Alright, I'm alive now.
Crazy. I literally got stopped out instantly. I don't even think I held a position longer than like 2 minutes yesterday without getting clapped. I was like, damn. I was about to become like Elijah. I was about to say, crazy.
What do you mean, bro? I'm reformed.
Don't believe it.
You're being exposed. I'm live. I'm just saying.
I need to see you. Wait, are you doing a challenge right now?
I'm not doing it. I have a challenge.
You have a challenge? Okay. I mean, if you've been improving, then I believe you. I believe Elijah. I believe. I'm a believer.
Miracles.
Turn me into Elijah believer.
About to hit this 20R trade, baby.
Yabba dabba dabba doo. Alright, I'm gonna let everyone join up. I'm gonna finish my pre-market research. Took a trade before I even finished my pre-market research is crazy. Yes, equal highs. London high look really freaking clean right now. I cannot lie.
Yeah, I think the draw should be that 1 hour gap, to be honest. Which are
like the one at 20515, right?
$20515. What time frame are you looking at?
15-minute.
Oh, let me see. 20515. Oh, you're looking at the low. Oh wait, 20515.
I hate there is no wick there. I feel like I should just close out my swing.
That's like a whole ass, like, I don't know, maybe not that gap, but I'm talking about like on the 1 hour at 20447. I feel like that's pretty good.
Yeah, you guys can't see the screen right now. I'll start the stream in a little bit. I'm just doing my pre-market research right now. For those that are in the stream, we're kind of just talking and I'm just finishing up my journal. So just give me 1 second, guys.
Shit. Can they hear us?
Yeah, they can hear you guys.
Say something. Someone say something controversial. Someone say something wild. Someone say something crazy.
I think you're the guy for that, Jason.
I don't know. I'm a reformed man.
You can't just steal my lines, bro.
I'm a changed man.
Bro, stealing my script. That's crazy.
I'm a changed man. I believe I have a dream. Hold up 1 second.
Oh.
Dream was very short-lived.
You must get your ass back in the kitchen, boy.
What? What? Where'd that come from?
Jason's always capping us, bro. We gotta cap back a little bit.
Hold up.
You're right. You bring a fair point, Snows.
Thank you for letting me know everything sounds good, guys. I appreciate that. I'm now gonna switch over to my charts. Great. You guys can now see my charts. I'm just finishing up my journal right now. See like what's going on. Ooh, I like this plummet. Wait, did I get stopped at a break even? Did I? I got stopped at break even. No.
Damn, I can't find that I have a dream speech anywhere. Oh, what they do? Did they like hide it?
It's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever, bro. I'm very happy with today's results.
So am I.
See, if I entered when I was actually supposed to enter because I wasn't at my desk, I'd be chilling right now. But it's okay. Just gotta trust the model. Actually, I'll put this on screen for you guys while I do my journal so then you guys can see what I'm looking for. We have a 15-minute SMT to 5-minute and 1-minute SMT. So I was looking for lower prices. I took TP1 at opposing liquidity of the lower time frame SMTs. And then now I moved stop to break even. Oh, you guys are not supposed to see that position.
Yeah.
Oop, bro. And then yeah. So now I'm looking for lower prices overall. I want to see what 930 gives us. Maybe could give, I want to see like a sell side purge, like something like this, maybe like a sell side purge and then a buy side purge, and then ultimately higher time, like daily time frame, or like 4-hour time frame, like continuation lower.
Wanting to create that bottom wick that early seems like. Oh, I need to study.
Yeah, let me finish my journal here. So we do technically, so the reason why I'm not really paying attention to yesterday's previous day low SMT as of right now is because it created perfect equal lows, and to me that's really sus. So we'll see how that develops, but in my opinion this is really sus. There's like, I can't even remember the last time perfect equal highs equal lows were left. It's like 90% of the time or higher, like it gets gravitated first, at least ticks it out. The weekly cycle. The daily cycle, what are we doing here? Nothing too interesting. We have perfect equal highs at London high, so I think ES is gonna gravitate to that for sure, but we have perfect equal lows at previous day low as well. So if we end up getting that sell side purge first, then we get buy side, that would be perfect for Thursday continuation lower, Thursday distribution, in my opinion, because I think this Tuesday's high of the week. We'll see though. The only thing that throws me off, we don't have a previous week high SMT right now, so we'll have to see that how that develops. As always, we're just using lower time frame cycles to kind of gauge where price is going on an intraday scale. But overall, that's pretty much what I'm looking for. I'm not talking, by the way. If anyone's wondering, I'm just typing. Give me 1 sec. All right, I'm back now. I'm gonna close that out. People in the private community might still be in it. I don't know if they are. So good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another live stream. We have equities open in 2 minutes here. Let's see what price wants to do. I've been gold long since morning. Nice. Is it up? It's up. Nice, good stuff. The only way to change your mind of a flat earther is to literally strap them to a rocket. Oh, wait, where'd that one come from? Long since 2035 do not want to see us go lower at open. I think that right now is like we just have so much liquidity built up on both sides of the market right now, so it's like it's kind of hard to, you know, be either biased, because right now it's like we could go for sell side and then buy side and then lower, or go buy side, sell side and then higher. That's what I would expect, something like that. Especially yesterday we had such a big displacement lower. Like today could be pretty choppy as well. So let's see if we can hit these levels. But yeah, overall, I just see liquidity built up on both sides of the market. The reason why I'm looking for the lows is because we have SMT on the high, and the lows we don't have SMT yet. That's why I'm looking for lower prices as of right now. So you have equities open right now. Once again, I would want to see like a clean push through these levels here. And then like from here, if we create SMT, that's like, yeah, you could look for higher prices, in my opinion. Wicked out this low. Wicked out those lows. I think we still got room. Ultimately into all this sell side. Am I in a trade right now? I was in my trade. I got stopped at break even, and then now it's going. So I took profit at TP1, but the rest of my trade got stopped out. So I only profited around 2R today. If it hit this, it would have been like a 10R trade or something, a 9R, I think. But it's okay. Sometimes it's like you just gotta understand. It's like it's just trusting the process, right? Overall, it's like yesterday. It's like yesterday technically I missed the move, but And then why are you interested again in the 1 hour SMT on the lows? It's just because of the really obvious equal lows on ES. It's like you literally it cannot be more it's literally perfect equal lows. You know what I mean? So that's gonna serve as a really good draw on liquidity in my opinion. And so once we get that SMT on the low, I think should be pretty good. I think ES is gonna drive that out for sure though. And go to the 1 minute. You're creating, I believe there should be like a 1 minute SMT. There usually is a 1 minute SMT on the highs whenever you have equities open. Yeah, you have this 1 minute SMT on the high right here. Right? Like, this is my scalp model right here. Is whenever you have volatility injection creating these smaller SMTs, and then I'll look for a scalp play here. But yeah, overall, it's like whenever you see expansion, you want to see all three markets expanding together. That's when you get the cleanest moves. Yo, what's up?
I just got dumped on. I thought this was a long.
In part of the live stream.
What the? Did you guys long on the live?
No, I'm calling a short right now. I want to see us like I want to see why I'm like continuously like start driving lower as well. I just want to ultimately see that SMT on the low pretty much. Because as of right now, I don't really see that it's giving us that opportunity. I think YM's trying to push higher to create a 5 minute SMT on the highs too. Yeah, you're good, Zambada. I've seen your analysis. You're good with your analysis. You're just trusting the process, right? Can I get a hawk too for good luck? Damn, that's crazy, bro. Hi then. Hello everyone. How do you look for 1 hour SMT? Yeah, weekly cycle. So I look for previous day high, previous day low if we have an SMT with that. You really put me time frame alignment session based models. Yeah, 100%, bro. That shit is crazy good.
Look for the short here, Ethan.
Sorry?
What was making you look for a short?
15 minute SMT, 5 minute, 1 minute. So if you go to the private community, I posted it there in the analysis update.
Isn't there 15-minute on the lows? That came afterwards.
Let me see. Yeah, there was actually. You're right.
I was using the hidden as well.
I was already in my trade idea. I think that's why I missed it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what just happened to me.
But it's also if you're
it
using a 15-minute SMT, you're inside a 4 hour fair value gap too. So you can take that into account. Right?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Because it's like higher time frame key level, intermediate term time frame SMT, lower time frame SMT, or market maker models. In this case, there's not really a market maker model to refer to on the lower time frame. In my opinion, it just looks like low resistance liquidity resting below. That's it. And also, I was also expecting just like a classic Tuesday, like Tuesday high of the week, Wednesday expansion, Thursday maybe like reversal back into the range. Like that's kind of what I'm thinking as of right now. because we had that SMT and we
it.
had that plummet lower. I just didn't expect us to like trade all the way back up there, especially when Monday traded all the way up to 20,660, and then we created SMT up there and we came all the way back down into the higher time frame range. So to me, that was just low probability to see like extremely bullish price action after a displacement like that. We'll see if London low can get purged here. Once again, ES, the draw, I'm looking for equal lows here. And then YM is kind of doing its own thing. This next payout's gonna be nice. Oh, baby. Man, I was so like, I felt so defeated after everything, but like now that I'm getting my first, like I'm getting my payout to like make back the losses I made last month from those challenges, feels good. Honestly, my losses from last month weren't even my fault though. High key. Actually, it kind of was. Like the second time it was my fault, but the first time it was not. That was literally just my accounts got full ported. I don't know what to do about that. I'm still bearish as of right now. I want to see this London low get hit and then see how we develop price action from there. And then if we create a London low SMT, I think you guys are gonna have a really nice setup for this London high, because this London high is really, really nice liquidity built up there.
I'm the liquidity. But you're waiting for YM to hit London low?
I'm waiting for NQ right now.
Oh, if it closes below, right?
Yeah, like closure. Oh wait, sorry, not London low. I'm trolling. Previous day low. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh.
I'm actually I'm actually trolling. Sorry, that's my bad.
But there's still that 15-minute London low with ES where that candle still isn't closed underneath it.
I don't know. ES just has equal lows, bro. I don't know. Like I swear, perfect equal lows they get gravitated to every time. It can't fade.
Surely we must get more liquidity buy side before we take those lows out. I mean,
Can you please tell me your September and this month performance? How many trades you took, win, loss? I think I took like. I gotta check. Last month and this month, I took a total of 12 trades last month. I had a 75% win rate last month, and yeah, my RR I was up last month was pretty insane because it was the Apex accounts, right? But we don't reminisce on that. Whatever.
First rule of Fight Club: you do not Fight Club.
Look for SMC most recent quarter or even. I just look for the quarter prior. That's usually what I look for. Can you please tell me yours? Oh, I already said that. And if you're looking for previous day low, wait for 1 hour. Yeah, that would be 1 hour candle then you're waiting for. How did I end up losing money with a 75% win rate? So it was basically I bought 20 Apex challenges and then I got them all funded. So that cost me a total of like around 3,000 USD. And then that one, for some reason, like I was up like 65,000 profit, and then I got home one day. I logged in to check my P&L, and then all my accounts were just blown. And then I checked my NinjaTrader. It said external copied, and it full ported my accounts, and then all of them were blown. So that's how I took the loss last month. And then like probably like a week or two ago, I accidentally executed a trade on my funded accounts during CPI because I misclicked, and then it breached all my accounts as well. So I lost like a total of like $4,000 last month from like all those evals and activation fees. All right, that's full TP. Nice. So yeah. But it's okay. We made it back. This is really nice on the 4 hour. We keep getting lower prices past these lows. Past previous day low would be really nice. Like, I think October 1st, these lows are like really, really clean. I got this in though. No cap. It's just for the social proof. I'm like trying to like practice like holding my positions longer term. So the trade from today for me was from these highs right here. So it was 15-minute, 5-minute, 1-minute SMT looking for these lows. That was my trade for today, Mario. So we're about to create this SMT here. The only trade I'm in is from my swing trade from yesterday, Mario. How can I join the learn free? You just join the private. I mean, if you just join the free live streams, like there's tons of value in here already. But if you really want to get more like personal with the community, then links are in the description down below. Why don't you consider the SMT on the daily between NQ and Dow? What SMT? On the daily chart or the daily cycle? If you're talking about the daily cycle, one, I actually didn't see that, and two, I was just paying attention to higher time frame narrative, what's happening here, right? It's like we have a 4-hour gap, we create a 15-minute SMT within it, and then we create a 5-minute SMT within it, market maker sell model. It was not a very clean market maker sell model at all, but it was technically there on the lower time frame. On the higher time frame, it looks like a nice market maker sell here as well. Yeah, I'm watching the previous day low right now. I still want ES to drive lower, and if this does end up driving lower, then I think NQ is gonna continue also going lower for like these lows here. Maybe this fair value gap here it'll refer to as a, you know, place to offload smart money positions. Because right now I don't really see anything like maybe this gap, but I'd want to see ES at least take out these equal lows first. Then you make a video if there. Yeah, I decided not to make that video because if you use quarterly theory, it pretty much just already accounts for IPTA cycles. So there's really no point. Oh, IPTA range. Sorry, not IPTA. IPTA cycle is very important. IPTA range is less important because you already have like quarterly theory. So I quite literally just teach whatever I think is necessary. I don't think like I literally never use IPTA range. But if you refer to the quarters, right, then it's basically IPTA range. Nice. Good job, Hossein. I think you killed it yesterday too. Good stuff. Am I gonna make a video for that? Probably not because once again, it's like it's just I think everything I've already released is like pretty much, you know, it's like it's pretty much what it is, you know. Like that's all you need. You just literally use what I've released already, and it's more than enough. I'm just showing the chart colors right now for the person asking. These ones are all black except for this one. And then the canvas is DCD 3C9. Am I live on YouTube every day? Not every day, but whenever there's no news event, then I'll go live on YouTube. So if you want to know when I go live, you can join the free community. There's like a schedule in there. Let me just read out what days I'm going to go live on YouTube. So Friday, I'm going live on YouTube at 9:15. Monday next week, I'm going to go live at 9:25. Tuesday, 9:15. Wednesday is 9:15. Friday, 9:15. And then the last week of October is going to be Monday at 9:25, Tuesday 9:15. That's all for this month. But yeah, I've decided to go live on YouTube whenever there's no news, and that way it's gonna, you know, I think it's gonna provide a lot of value for you guys, because it's gonna show you guys how to navigate no news days, how I like to navigate days with news, you know, like the differences. That way it's like one day I'm live, one day I'm just suddenly not live, you know. Explain how to use quarterly indicator. It's just time-based liquidity. You're really just using it for time-based liquidity. So it's like your yearly quarters are going to give you your seasonal highs and lows. Your monthly quarters are going to give you the previous week high, previous week low. Your weekly quarter is going to give you previous day high, previous day low. Daily quarter is going to be previous session high, previous session low, and then continuing on, right? It's literally just looking at time-based liquidity. I wonder what YM is doing. It's kind of just doing its own thing right now. What's NKD doing? Okay. I don't use NKD, guys. I'm just looking at it because I want to compare it to YM. Like, I've been actively like comparing. I don't use it for analysis, but I like to just see if it's like giving anything that YM missed. What the 4-hour is, I don't know. This is interesting to me. I think YM's kind of just doing its own thing right now. The daily chart, this was expected because we activated that daily order block yesterday. Want to see continued push down into these lows here, ideally. And we also had a breaker right here. Not really a breaker, more like a mitigation block, but wicks and crosshair. Oh, you want that too? Okay. Wicks are this black as well. I just like to make it a little faded so it's easier for me to, it looks cleaner. And then crosshair is also black. I like to keep everything like just black and white if possible. But then the canvas, I had to change it to like a nice cream color because I like cream color. So, and then from there it's like it's easier on my eyes too. How to project our stop loss when we are on the highs and lows and have no recent point. What do you mean by that, Rylan? Sorry. Could you elaborate on that, please? Do you have an SMT on high or low right now? Where to learn quarterly theory? You can learn it from Day, but he only runs private mentorships, I'm pretty sure. From my knowledge. So how I would project stop losses is if you have an SMT like this, right? Then I would take whichever market's SMT creation like. So this one to here or this one to here, right? And then you just take one standard deviation is what I do. So I just put one standard deviation. That was not the right thing. So one standard deviation from that or one standard deviations from this. So that's how I like to put my stop losses. Usually if it's a failure swing though, like you can just put your stop loss at the high of the SMT because that's supposed to be your invalidation level, right? If you get a trade through that, then it's no longer SMT. So that's how I like to do my stop losses for SMT specifically. We have SMT on the low right now. If we have SMT on London, you technically do have SMTs, but it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, yes, you do, but at the same time, it's like, if we don't wait for structure to form first, as of right now, it's kind of like trying to catch a falling knife right now. You know, like we've had this massive displacement. See how this candle closes here, of course, but still, it's. I think you're just gonna have to wait for at least like an accumulation of some sort. Maybe on the lower time frame where we're getting accumulation, but it's just like the overall narrative of price is telling me that we're in the sell side of the curve. You know what I mean? That's what the narrative is telling me. So I'm trading in accordance to the narrative. Just took out external range liquidity. We don't even have an internal range liquidity to refer to. Like this is a very bearish close, in my opinion, at least. Like to me, this looks like a SMT market structure shift. But we will see. Still have like some liquidity down here. So it's like we have this accumulation level right here. We had this prior, you know, accumulation, right? On this side of the curve became distribution on this side of the curve, right? Now we're trading into the lows of this next accumulation. We could maybe expect some sort of distribution here into ultimately this original consolidation. You see what I mean? That's why it's like it's hard to fade whenever you have such a, I don't know, to me this looks like a nice narrative to look for lower prices. That's why I was looking for lower prices up here. This market maker buy was completed here, right? External range liquidity coming back right into the range. We don't even have a fair value gap to refer to, so for all we know, it could come all the way back down here and then create like a new bear trend. I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but you know, you just have to play it by ear. You have to understand like what is price doing right now, and just, you know, understand what the narrative of all of that is. Do you call out trades when trading live? Yeah, I call out trades. But I don't like at the end of the day, like my end goal is not to be a signal bot. It's to kind of teach you guys how to read price. I'll still show my positions, but you know, how you use the tools or resources you're given is up to you. It's just you want to learn how to fish or you just want to be spoon fed. The giant imbalance yesterday. Yeah, I am looking at that as well. However, it's just like I honestly like I see it, but I don't know. It really just like we could very much possibly trade back into that. I do see it, but I think this might low key be saved for a future date. Because we also have an RDRB right here, right? And this RDRB would serve as creating a breakaway gap, if that's the case, inside the market maker sell model. Explain change in state delivery. To me, what change in state delivery is when an order block is activated and then you trade back into the open price. So let's say you have an order block created like this. Then to me, what a change in state delivery is when you have a wick that goes right into that opening price and then you start to see that displacement lower. That's a change in state delivery to me. So right now we have a 1 hour SMT, a 15-minute SMT, I believe. Could potentially look for a long. I'm not going to take any more trades today though, because I'm already up. It's just part of my rules, but I can tape read for you guys based on these SMTs here. So I see 1 hour, 15 minutes. Now, London highs look pretty good, but you got this massive gap to kind of fade here. So I would be careful, especially when our previous day high is up here, right? Like, well, I'm already halfway there. So if this were to be bullish, I think this would be your low-hanging fruit up here. Let me just delete these lines to make it a little easier. So London low. All right, so you got your London low, previous day low, SMTs down here. YM's already shooting for the stars, so let it do its thing. I think that it potentially could just be like running higher to like try and create some sort of SMT on the highs. I want to see how this develops though, because right now I'm once again I don't want to try to catch a falling knife. You know that's the analogy I always use. $15-minute. This order block right here. You can activate that. I think it would be pretty decent for a long into these highs. 15-minute chart. Yeah, those look pretty solid actually for long into these highs. Because you're not going to have an opposing SMT for a while. So if you're in this long, I would target London high right now. So let me change the annotations here. These highs here look pretty good. And then from here, if we get another SMT on the highs, let's say like previously high or something. I don't know why I'm going to make it all the way up there, but if that does happen, then we look for another cracking correlation here, look for lower prices after that, because that's going to be the higher time frame narrative from there on. Is there any trade? I already finished trading for today, but you know, I think right now the setup would be a long into London high. That would be the setup I'm looking for. And then after you take London high, I think we're gonna come back lower because of the higher time frame narrative. This would be absolutely amazing on the 4-hour to take out these highs. And there's gonna be a lower time frame.
Recovering from my loss. This long's clean.
Yeah, this long is clean.
I guess I just longed too early. It's unlucky.
Yeah. It's just like once again paying attention to the higher time frame narrative, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you to talk with me about that later. I
Yeah.
don't really understand the structure. Because I thought we were gonna fill the huge fair value gap from the drop yesterday.
Yeah, the only thing like once is like you have 4-hour for rally gap, right? And you have 15-minute SMT. So you're gonna look for lower prices first. And then now it's like we have a previous day low SMT opposing yesterday's 15-minute SMT or a clean long into London highs, in my opinion. But that would be absolutely amazing if it could make it all the way up here. And then the higher time frame is just gonna be so bearish, in my opinion, at least.
Yeah, if we like you said, I'm not in your stream, but are you saying if it makes it into the fair value gap?
Into the 4-hour for rally gap, yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
that'd
one.
be a clean for bearish for sure.
Yeah.
Actually nuts.
Part of me wants to be a part of this trade, but also it's like I just need to get my payout to make back my losses from the evals. I can't risk it. But it's nice. It is a nice setup. That 15-minute order block activation. Oh, it didn't even activate yet, technically. There's this 1-minute SMT on the lows right here. I think that if you guys are looking for a trade still, here's your distribution phase on the 1 minute, right? So if we're within this phase, we can start expecting some sort of accumulation over here. And so I think that's going to be with your 15-minute candle closure, because you're going to have maybe a little bit of chop and then manipulation back lower into this 15-minute order block and then continue higher. But like that's kind of what I have in mind as of right now. But you know, for all I know, it could just shoot all the way up there. But I think that would be the best trade idea, because there's also a 1 minute fair value gap or balance price range, whichever you want to look at. If I were to use projections, yeah, it looks like a pretty solid spot. Is it better to trade during news days like red folder? I found that like high impact news always like makes price high probability, because like for a fact that price is being manipulated. So it's like it's scheduled volatility pretty much, like majority of the time. That's why it's like higher probability in my opinion. Orange folder news, I don't pay too much attention to. So here's your invisible PD ray. When to expect a breakaway gap? Usually when you have SMT occurring, or you have RDRB. That's how I usually gauge it. Or you have other PD rays holding price. Yeah, Varangian, that's what I'm looking for as well. What if ES takes it first? Is London high still valid for NQ? Yeah, I would say it's still valid, in my opinion. Because you just have so much low resistance liquidity. So yeah, this is the 15-minute candle open, so you could look for some sort of retest down here.
Ethan,
Yeah.
if my entry's at 254, you think I should move stops to break even?
254. Let me see. I mean, that's a 15-minute order block, but what did you enter based on again? 254.
Right, I'll message you about it.
I would put my stop at 24275. Like, I think that would be like, if you really want to trail your stop, then move it here, because there's at least protected by a balanced price range. I wouldn't really want to risk moving it to the 15-minute.
Number? Sorry, I was messaging you.
To like the low of 1005 candle.
That's basically break even. I'll just leave my. I'll just put it up there. Yeah.
I think if you're planning to break even, you should take a partial, like take a small partial now, so that even if you get stopped at break even, you're still taking profit and you're paying yourself. Because that's something I used to like never do, and man, it's just ever since I started taking partials, it's just like such a game changer, honestly.
For me here, since I already took a loss in the day, like I'm okay with not taking partial here personally. Like I'd rather have it bang or just
Oh, okay, I
break
see.
even, and then take a loss on the day.
Yeah. Weekly rejection block. Yeah, I guess. But I don't see this weekly candle flipping bullish, to be honest. I can't see that. That seems kind of crazy, but definitely possible, but I don't know. Okay, let me read chat. I don't know if I read your message, Hussein, but thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. Sorry, joined this live session late. What time did you take a trade? And I will watch a playback after this live. I took it from like all the way up here, somewhere up here. Like 7:35, 7:40, around there. That's my entry. Oh, you risk $85 per trade? That's really conservative, but that's good. That's really good. Removes the emotion. Beginner trading, if you're asking, then the answer is no. You should not be trading. If you have to ask, then it's no. You should not be trading. I use 30 buys on 4278. Where do you advise I should put my stop loss for management after I've taken partials? I would just leave my stop at break even if you took partials. Unless you want to trail trail SMTs. That's the only way I would trail price, but I used to trail price, but now I kind of just move the break even and take partials whenever I see something I don't like instead. That way it's like I don't risk myself just getting stopped out of my full position, and instead I just take partial. If I see something I don't like, I'll take a partial and then leave my stop at break even. I have a sell limit order at 5-minute fair value gap 20277. A sell? I would not be selling here.
Still live.
Yeah, I am still alive. I'm probably gonna hop. Oh, I didn't even realize it's already 10:30. Oh my gosh.
Good grief.
Probably gonna hop off here pretty soon. Beautiful. Got that right. Once again, you had that distribution phase here, so now you had that accumulation phase. You have the SMT on the low right here. Looking for expansion. Where is it on YM? Right here, something like that. So you're looking for higher prices now. Past these distribution highs. It's like once you guys understand how to read market maker models, it just becomes so clean. I don't know. This is all I see. What did TP? TP take majority of your partials. If you're leaving a runner, take majority of your profits at London High for sure. For sure. Fire guy. I think it was it Jason? Oh, Jason caught this trade. Nice, very nice. Jason Anson, amazing. Would you target previously high? I don't know about that. That's really far, really far. And then you got like this massive 4-hour gap to get through as well. Right. So I don't know about previous day high, but yeah, we'll see. Cause I genuinely feel like this is what I'm expecting is price trades into this fair value gap, right? We get a cracking correlation tomorrow, Thursday, and then go lower. But that's really what I want to see. This is gonna be like a nice, juicy market maker sell. That's what I'm seeing, at least. And if you guys follow MMXM Trader, I've been paying attention to some double perch theory. You know, that's why I expected these highs to be run out after these lows. Because if we're bearish, then we want to see sell side first, buy side second, and then bearish again. So that's really what I was expecting. And if you go to ICT's channel on YouTube, You'll look at his dealing range topical study. He teaches this, where dealing ranges aren't as straightforward as we expect it to be. It's going to be like this, right? We create a new dealing range here. And a lot of people think that this is a new dealing range, but the liquidity requirement for this is for price to actually come up and purge this first and then continue lower. And so that's where I think this is where MXM's double purge theory stems from, is from that topical study of ICT. Because I used to struggle with, like, how do I know which is the dealing range? And so I'll always expect, if we have a clean push lower like this, we need to take out sell side, buy side, and then sell side again. And so from now on, like, ever since I watched that topical study, I've been drawing my dealing ranges like this, and I saw this as an internal range liquidity and a turtle soup, right? And so this would give you your double purge theory in essence. And so that's where you get your low resistance liquidity runs. And so that's what we're looking for right now, right? We have this massive sweep lower, we get a break lower, right? But I'm not expecting it to just continue lower. I'm expecting this to be the dealing range right now. And this is how I'm looking at my dealing range. Expecting this to be my dealing range, where we can come back higher, sweep out internal range liquidity, maybe into this premium 1 hour fair value gap, how perfect that it's there, equilibrium, and then look for lower prices. So that looks really good right now. It's just textbook knowledge, right? Applying textbook knowledge to the chart. Oh, I did the projection off the 1 minute because it looks like a 1 minute market maker buy model to me. That's like the cleanest for me. So I did a 1 minute projection from these lows. Sorry. Which video is that from ICT? It's the dealing ranges topical study. It's something like that. It was a really good video. London high is still the target, yes. We were talking like this yesterday. I just plummeted to previous day low. Yeah, but the thing is, yesterday we expected it because of the SMTs, right? Yeah, but on that note, I'm probably gonna head out here. You know, just do some work, get some exercise in. So on that note, as always, type 1 if you guys are type 1 if you guys are satisfied with the stream. Type 2 if you guys have questions that you want me to answer before I go. I'll wait until this candle closes, so 3 minutes. Okay. William, type your question. I'll wait for you to type it. You trade only NQ if there's a SMT short opportunity between NQ US? Yeah, I only trade NQ. I genuinely just trade it because I'm lazy. I don't feel like switching markets, and I don't know, my whole life. Actually, not really my whole my whole career is like I've pretty much only been trading NQ, so I just like to go on NQ. Trade recap from what you traded at 7:35. So what I traded at 7:35. So when I really draw it out again. I'm just gonna post a screenshot here. Because that way it's like I don't have to erase everything that you guys are looking at right now. So here, oh, it's so blurry. Did it work? It's too large. Okay. All right. Looks like I'm going to another chart. NQ. Yeah. So on the 15-minute chart this morning, I saw that we had an SMT on the high. So 15-minute SMT. Right. This was a London high. And then we had, yeah, it was this one. We had a 5-minute and 1 minute right here. So this is where my trade idea stemmed from. So how I did my, I actually got to my desk a little late. That's why my entry was later than intended. I was supposed to be in the trade at 7:35, like right when this candle opened. This was supposed to be my trade idea. Something like that. But because I was late to my desk, I actually ended up getting in around 7:40, I think. It was like here. Something like this. Yeah, something like this. And so my stop loss was just at the high here after that. So I was looking for lower prices. I took my first partial at this opposing liquidity. It put me up 1R on the day. It took off 50% of my position. And then once I took TP1, I moved stop to break even, and I got stopped at break even right here. Over here, I re-entered a position once we started getting downwards price action, and I was expecting 930 to just accelerate us lower. So I just re-entered somewhere around here, especially with YM creating that 1 minute SMT during this time, right? 1 minute SMT. So I re-entered my position here, and then I just wrote it down to previous day low, and that's where I full TP'd pretty much. My stop was above here. And then after that full TP, I started seeing we had a previous day low SMT, London low SMT, opposing. That's why now I'm looking for London high. So that's pretty much how I was navigating price with SMTs and market maker models. I hope that answers your question, Angelic. Do you think there will be a retrace before London highs? It could very well be. Like I can't tell you where it's gonna retrace exactly, but I can use projections to like assume like where it should respect. And right now, like the main level I'm paying attention to is this quote unquote invisible PD ray. And so I want to see us stay above this, right? We was using it as rejection before, and now I want to see support from it to push us higher, because we just tapped that negative 3.5 standard deviations as well. So we do trade in here. I want to see us displace, close above that, and then continue higher is what I want to see. Oh damn, it's going.
What's happening to my long?
I think it's just probably manipulate. I don't know. Just give it a sec.
I did end up taking a partial, by the way.
Okay. I mean, there's a 15-minute balance price range that was created, so I wouldn't be surprised if it just trades into that.
That's fair, yeah.
Is it valid if I move my stops at a low of 5-minute order block 10-15 candle? Let me see. Does that align with your hard time frame? That is literally your 15-minute balance price range. So I wouldn't personally. I would just leave my stop at break even. Like if I was in this trade, like very honestly, I would just have my stop at break even right now. Yeah, so this order block was created by a 1 minute SMT. So once that formed, I would be looking for entry over here. True market structure shift. Yeah, if I was in this trade, like this would have been your entry. True market structure shift on the 1 minute, looking for these highs. This would be your TP1 right here, because that's your opposing liquidity on the market maker on the sell side of the curve. TP1 move stops to break even from there, and then target London high from there. And then, sorry, London high is all the way up there. And then after that, you could leave a runner if you want. Oh, dang, this is going. This looks good, though. If it can hold inside this fair value gap. Because this now is 1 minute fair value gap resting below sell side liquidity, 15 minutes. Yeah, there's a 15-minute balance price range. So if it's going to go higher, I would expect it to go higher from here. That's a big push down, though. I don't know.
Scary. I don't know, man.
Yeah, but your stop loss, if it was at break even, it'd be here, somewhere around here.
Yeah, mine's 254. It's right under the BPR.
Something like this. Was there, sorry, do you think? I think I read that already. Was there a buy trade on NQ today? Yeah, I think this was a buy trade right here. Previous day low SMT, 15-minute SMT, 1 minute SMT. I think there was also a 5-minute SMT. So it's like, you know, this is a clean 1 minute market maker buy model that you could have taken partials at the distribution phases. You share your complete strategy. I mean, I share my complete strategy on YouTube, man. Like, my model is there. You just need to study it. Know what to do. London high SMT between NQES. Should we look for sell or buy? Please tell me what to do when we have this. Brother, I need you to calm down, first of all. Just like take a deep breath. And then, are you in a trade? If you're in a trade, move stop to break even. I've said that multiple times. And you should also be taking partials along the way. And then when you have conditions like this, right, now you have another 15-minute SMT, but you still have that 1 hour SMT. So you can still pay attention to that. However, once again, the reason why I wasn't super bullish this morning is because of these equal lows on ES. So if it does go down there, you could get a retracement, which is what we're getting right now. So I can't tell you exactly what price is doing, but I can tell you like what I'm expecting. And based on what price is doing, I can change my expectations. You know what I mean? So it's like I can't tell you exactly what to do in the moment. You just gotta trust your model, man. And if you get stopped out, it is what it is.
Do you reuse levels like that, Ethan? Like you see that ES tap the London high and you consider it another 15-minute SMT?
To me, that tap, did it tap it? Like whenever it
15, like on ES, it closed above, right?
closed above, like initially at 7:45.
I don't know. I thought you were saying that it happened again at 10:30, and that's why we're getting the retracement.
The bearish price action. Oh yeah, because we have this new SMT on the high right now.
That's what I was saying, right? Like you would consider if it hits the level again, it's another SMT on the highs.
Yeah, because it was the if you look at ES, it created equal highs and then it created another SMT. So now we have a third SMT happening. We had an initial SMT on the highs with YM, second SMT on the lows with NQ, and now we have a third SMT happening on the highs with ES.
I see. So would you consider if ES closes under this 15-minute, would it be another SMT on the lows?
No, because London's already been purged. So this is now we're looking at ES purging London high as a new liquidity, right? Because ES never purged London high this morning. Is that confusing?
I'm just thinking about it right now. Yeah.
Okay, so as long as you have a liquidity pool open, how I consider is like if you have a liquidity pool open, let's say London high was never taken, right? In this case, ES was never taken. So I'm looking at that as still an opportunity for an SMT on the highs.
But NQ didn't take London high, right? So wouldn't that still be liquidity that can be drawn on NQ?
Yes, it could be. But now you just have another SMT. That's why. That's why I'm telling you guys to move to break even, if anything, because you have another SMT opposing your idea. Yogi,
So
you can go
because
to
the first
sorry.
SMT was YM purging London highs, then ES and NQ both have an opportunity to have London high SMT still.
Yeah, exactly.
I see.
What is SMT? I have a YouTube video on that if you want to watch it.
Yo, re-entry? I'm longing again, no cap.
I think like I would just stay put at this point because it's just like this is no longer a clean market make or buy. But yeah, I was supposed to head off the charts like 15 minutes ago, so I might just answer the final questions here and head out. S&T would be invalidation of long. Yeah. Is NQ now forming unicorn at 5 minutes? I think it's already traded into, right? Yeah, this unicorn right here. That was the unicorn of this morning. I think if we get a 5-minute SMT on the low, it would be a nice long since. Yeah, you could potentially, but I don't know. I feel like with such a large range, once again, with such a large range expansion yesterday, I really didn't expect too much from price other than chop around. So if you look at the higher time frame, we're really just kind of going back and forth. A lower time frame, yeah, that was pretty clean for like a long, in my opinion, as long as you took partials along the way. But yeah, on that note, thank you all for joining the stream as always. Take care. Have a great day.